story begins hundreds of years ago, when there was an invincible master named Victor Skyblade, who was known as the war god of the sky. With unparalleled power, he forced all the sects of cultivation to submit. After Victor Skyblade passed away, the martial world fell into chaos. Sects and warriors scrambled to obtain his secret manual, rumored to be hidden in a secret cave. However, the cave could only be opened with a key shaped like a small cauldron. From then on, the quest for the key spanned generations. One noon, a group of disciples from the Ironleaf sect joined forces with the Golden Tiger sect to search for the key. Luckily, a disciple of Ironleaf found it. However, the Golden Tiger sect betrayed them and plotted to annihilate the entire Ironleaf group to seize the treasure. Before being killed, the leader of the Ironleaf sect managed to entrust the key to a disciple named Nathan's son, telling him to spread the news that Victor Skyblade's key had been found. Then, he fought the Golden Tiger sect to the death and perished. Nathan's son was pursued and, even after being shot by the vice leader of the Golden Tiger sect, he managed to escape. Elsewhere, a group of Ghost Ape sect disciples were riding through the forest in search of herbs. Among them were the senior disciple Simon Zheng and the daughter of the sect leader, a girl named Nina Gold. While in the forest, they suddenly encountered Nathan's son being hunted by Golden Tiger soldiers. The group was surrounded and pressured to hand over the key. Simon Zheng tried to explain they were only looking for medicine and did not wish to get involved. But the vice leader of the Golden Tiger sect took interest in Nina Gold's beauty and expressed his intent to claim her. Sensing danger, Simon signaled his junior to escort Nina Gold away. A battle broke out. Nathan's son and Simon's junior sister were both killed. Wounded and overwhelmed, Simon Zheng fled to find Nina Gold. Fortunately, she had picked up the key from Nathan's son. Knowing they couldn't catch her, the vice leader of the Golden Tiger sect fabricated a story accusing Simon Zheng of stealing the key from the Ghost Ape sect. That night, the entire leadership of the Golden Tiger sect arrived at the Ghost Ape headquarters. The Ghost Ape leader, Master Truitt, and his disciples received them. During the conversation, the vice leader of Golden Tiger used the excuse of proposing marriage to Nina Gold to cover his malicious intent. Master Truitt declined to answer on behalf of his daughter, saying that it was her choice. Naturally, Nina Gold rejected the proposal immediately. At that moment, the Golden Tiger sect revealed their true intentions. Simon Zheng was accused of possessing Victor Skyblade's key, and Elder Clara Voss of Golden Tiger threatened them. If the key was not handed over immediately, she would annihilate the entire Ghost Ape sect. Simon Zheng explained that the key was passed to him by Nathan's son, a disciple of Ironleaf, before the sect was wiped out by Golden Tiger. However, Clara Voss ignored him, interrupted repeatedly, and insisted the Ghost Ape sect would be destroyed unless the key was surrendered. Not wanting to implicate his sect, Simon Zheng decided to leave and handle the matter on his own. He declared that if they wanted the key, they would have to defeat him. Just as Simon departed, the vice leader of Golden Tiger fired an arrow at him. Unexpectedly, Nina Gold jumped out and took the arrow, sacrificing herself to protect Simon Zheng. The sight filled him with rage, igniting a fierce battle between the two sects. As the fight intensified, the supreme leader of the Golden Tiger sect, Grandmaster Titus, arrived. He was a seasoned master, having reached the highest cultivation realm, unmatched by anyone. Though Simon knew he couldn't win, he bravely faced Titus. As expected, he was defeated after only a few moves. Just as Titus was about to deliver the finishing blow, Master Truitt appeared and blocked the attack. He ordered Simon Zheng and the remaining disciples to retreat immediately. Despite knowing he couldn't withstand Titus, he resolved to hold him off to protect the sect. After everyone escaped, Master Truitt unleashed his full strength in a final technique against Titus. But due to the overwhelming power, he was struck down after a critical blow. Simon Zheng and his junior brother barely escaped the siege. From afar, they could only watch their sect headquarters engulfed in flames and explosions. They continued their journey on horseback. Along the way, Simon Zheng suddenly collapsed from exhaustion. His junior brother noticed a stranger approaching. 3 days later, Simon Zheng awoke to find Nina Gold, whom he thought dead, still alive. Soon after, a girl named Nora Scarlet appeared, saying that Nina resembled Lady Evelyn, daughter of a powerful noble family engaged in trade. They were the ones who discovered and saved the critically wounded brothers. Simon Zhang expressed his gratitude to Lawrence Chung, Evelyn's uncle and leader of the merchant caravan. Lawrence welcomed them warmly, prepared food, and advised them to leave early the next morning, not wanting trouble for his group. He also revealed that both brothers were now wanted across the martial world and that the Golden Tiger sect had offered a hefty bounty for their capture. Meanwhile, at Golden Tiger headquarters, a mysterious master named Felix Storm appeared. His strange martial arts were said to rival even Grandmaster Titus. With just a light move, he could defeat dozens of soldiers without touching them. Felix had come out of curiosity to show the world that Titus was not the only one with supreme power. Soon, Clara Voss arrived to report the situation to Titus. None of the major sects had heard of Felix Storm before. Even Titus, hearing the name for the first time, speculated that Felix's strength might match his own. He then decided to head to the location of Victor Skyblade's hidden treasure. Meanwhile, Zane and his junior brother were still traveling with the merchant caravan. However, Zane, not wanting to bring them trouble, quietly decided to leave during the night. Just as he was about to go, a group of bandits suddenly attacked the caravan. Unable to stand by, Zane immediately fought off the attackers. His actions changed everyone's attitude, and they no longer doubted his presence. After the incident, the caravan continued its journey. Soon after, they arrived at Stormwind City, a gathering place for major sects and countless martial arts masters. There, they rented a small inn. The female innkeeper, Grace, arranged rooms for Zane and his junior brother. Shortly after they entered their room, Grace's uncle, Leonard, appeared and warned her not to get too close to Zane, as it might bring danger. The next morning, Grace took Zane and his junior brother to a weapons shop owned by her senior brother, known as the Beast King. He was a grandmaster from the Sacred Mountain and famed for possessing many rare treasures. As a result, martial arts masters and representatives from major sects all gathered there, hoping to meet the one holding the key of the War Emperor, Zane. When Grace was about to introduce Zane to the Beast King, a warrior suddenly arrived with an axe for sale. However, after inspection, the staff found it was a fake. The warrior became furious and demanded payment anyway. Sensing tension, the Beast King stepped out personally. At that moment, the warrior recognized Zane as the fugitive wanted by the Golden Tiger sect and immediately became alert. Grace then pleaded with the Beast King to grant Zane a powerful weapon. Unexpectedly, the Beast King not only refused, but loudly declared that the man before them was indeed Zane. This stunned everyone in the shop. Still, Zane showed no fear and boldly challenged anyone who wished to seize the key. No one expected the Beast King to suddenly step up and protect Zane. After driving out the schemers, he even gifted Zane a treasured spear, something he only gave to those he truly respected. He believed that even though Zane's sect had been destroyed, Zane remained steadfast and was a true hero. Elsewhere, the axe-wielding warrior secretly visited the Golden Tiger sect's headquarters to inform the vice leader that Zane was at the Beast King's residence, hoping for a rich reward. Soon after, the vice leader and the sect elders stormed the Beast King's home and launched an attack. But surprisingly, the Beast King appeared and stopped them, sternly warning not to cause trouble in his store. One of the Golden Tiger experts quickly bowed in apology. However, the vice leader was outraged. At that moment, his companion, Celia, whispered that perhaps they should retreat for now, since they might not be able to handle the Beast King, whose skills were beyond imagination. After leaving the Beast King's house, Zane discovered his junior brother had been captured by the Golden Tiger sect. Before leaving, the vice leader declared that if Zane wanted to save his junior brother, he must surrender the War Emperor's key. Furious at their cruelty, Zane resolved to infiltrate the sect's headquarters to rescue him. But upon arrival, he witnessed his junior brother thrown from above, dying a tragic death. In a rage, Zane charged forward, only to be taken away by a girl named Dara Red, a deep-voiced master from a powerful, hidden sect. She was a disciple of the Grandmaster, a blind warrior with immense strength and the protector of Sovereign Master, the current leader of the major sects. At the Grandmaster's hideout, top experts from 9 great sects had gathered to compete for the War Emperor's key that Zane held. Fierce debates erupted among them, each one hoping to monopolize the martial secrets. Eventually, they agreed to enter the War Emperor's cave together. The Masters forced Zane to hand over the key in exchange for their protection from the Golden Tiger sect. If he refused, he would be deemed an enemy of the martial world. With no choice, Zane threw the key away. The next morning, he was still grieving over his junior brother's death. He advised Grace, who had been with him the whole journey, to stay away, fearing that anyone close to him would meet a tragic end. But Grace was unafraid and vowed to stay by his side, help bury his junior brother, and seek vengeance together. During this time, Zane discovered that Grace's caravan had been slaughtered by the Golden Tiger sect. Luckily, he reunited with Leonard, who had survived, and informed him that Grace had been captured and taken to Stormwind City. Zane immediately set off. Upon arrival, he confronted the Vice Leader and Golden Tiger soldiers who were holding Grace. A fierce battle broke out, and with superior skill, Zane defeated the guards and successfully rescued Grace. They escaped together. As night fell, all the Masters gathered in front of the War Emperor's cave, including leaders from major sects. Soon after, the Golden Tiger Vice Leader reported to his father, Commander Valor, that Zane was dead. Valor ordered the sect to split into two teams, one to enter the cave and the other to guard the outside. The reason, once the key was removed, the entrance would seal permanently. Then the ancient gate opened and everyone stepped inside. Along the way, they encountered a strange phenomenon, thousands of glowing orbs floating in the air. Realizing they were traps, Sovereign Master immediately ordered everyone to stop. Indeed, those tiny particles suddenly ignited violently, burning anyone nearby. Fortunately, Grand Founder used his profound inner strength to clear the obstacles and led everyone deeper inside. Meanwhile, Zane, who was still alive, quietly approached the cave entrance. All the guards were easily defeated by him. He opened the door with the key in his hand and stepped inside, causing the gate to immediately shut. Zane ventured further into the cave and eventually reunited with the Masters gathering before the gateway to the illusionary realm. Everyone was stunned to see him alive, especially since the Golden Fox sect believed Alina had died. Immediately, all sides entered a fierce battle within the illusion, where the victor would gain the martial secrets of the War Emperor, including the ultimate technique, Sky Hawk Strike, and become the world's unrivaled master. However, chaos erupted when one sect began killing real people while still inside the illusion. Soon after, everyone simultaneously stepped into another dimension, where Zane began hunting down masters of the Golden Fox sect for revenge. One of them, severely wounded by a wild beast, lay dying when his younger brother came to save him. However, the dying man urged his brother to flee and immediately informed the Vice Leader. Suddenly, Zane appeared and executed the dying Golden Fox member, then took his signal whistle. Not long after, a giant wolf with 9 tails, pure white fur, and glowing blue eyes appeared. Yet, upon seeing the key in Zane's hand, the beast abruptly turned and left. Elsewhere, the Vice Leader of the Golden Fox sect, in a state of panic and despair, was suddenly attacked by a zombie-like creature. Fortunately, his subordinate arrived just in time to save him. The two immediately left to find the sect leader. At that moment, Commander Doran, father of the Vice Leader, was also rushing toward the source of the fake signal whistle that Zane had used as a diversion. A subordinate discovered it was a trap and tried to stop the Vice Leader from charging in, but it was too late. Zane appeared right in front of them. Terrified, the Vice Leader fled while Zane gave chase. After a long pursuit, he finally caught up to him and his father. As Zane prepared the final blow, the key suddenly dropped to the ground, unlocking the final gate to the ultimate dimension, where the supreme martial technique, Skyhawk Manual, was hidden. A spatial gate opened and was slowly closing. Commander Doran stood at the threshold between life and death, torn between saving his son or escaping. He knelt and begged Zane to spare his son's life. But the hatred burning within Zane could not be quenched. He executed the Vice Leader right before his father's eyes. After escaping that dimension, Commander Doran returned and was horrified to see the Masters from the 9 great sects joining forces to absorb starlight from the sun, conducting the War Emperor's inheritance ritual. With no other choice, he joined the ceremony. Meanwhile, in another part of the cave, Grand Founder was informed by a mysterious messenger that Fen would not personally fight him, but instead, someone who had reached the highest realm would take his place. In another dimension, Fen, a master of godlike martial prowess, stood waiting for Zane. It turned out Fen was the mastermind behind everything and had orchestrated the entire plan from the beginning. He was also the master of Sage. Since Zane had overcome all trials, Fen decided to grant him the complete secrets of the War Emperor. After fully mastering the martial power and becoming the first to freely enter and exit dimensions without a key, Zane went to confront Grand Founder. The duel between two martial titans began. Zane unleashed a skull-shaped illusion, while Grand Founder countered with the illusion of a sacred ancient tree. The battle ended when Zane delivered the final strike with the sacred sword, defeating Grand Founder and causing the cave's energy to collapse, releasing the long-sealed power. Then, a final gate opened. As everyone escaped, they were shocked to see Grand Founder's motionless body. At that moment, Fen reappeared, but in the body of his deceased younger brother, revealing that he had been controlling the entire conflict. However, he spared Commander Doran and the other sects, then left, leaving Zane as the strongest martial artist in the world. Once everything had calmed down, Zane reunited with Sage. He gave her a necklace engraved with a seal, as a promise that the two of them would continue their journey together. The film ends here. We hope you enjoyed this summary. Please forgive any errors in expression or pronunciation of character names. See you in the next videos.